Okay, in this video, we're going to determine vertex given x-intercepts. So here we have a graph, and we see the x-intercept is 2, and the other x-intercept is 4. And this is an important rule. The x-coordinate of a vertex for a parabola will always be between the two intercepts. And so it's just average. So visually, we see that the x-coordinate would be a 3. But let's use a formula. We're saying that one x-intercept is 2, and the other x-intercept is 4. If you average them, you get 2 plus 4 divided by 2. You get 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we see that the x-coordinate is 3. Now, this is just the x-coordinate. We will also get the y-coordinate to actually get the vertex for two problems. But here, I just want to show you that the x-coordinate of a vertex is the average between the two. So another example, -5 and -1. Visually, we see that the vertex, the x-coordinate, would correspond to -3. But we could also just prove it here. So we say x is equal to -1, x is equal to -5. If you average them, you get -1 minus 5 divided by 2. And -1 minus 5 is -6. Divided by 2, we get -3. So we also see it that way. And now for the last one before we do an actual problem. Here we have a 0, here we have a 2. We know the average is 1. But again, let's use this little formula. So x is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. We do 0 plus 2 divided by 2, we get 1. Again, this is just the x-coordinate. So with these two problems, we're actually going to get the vertex. So we're going to get a point. We're going to get the x value and the y value. So first we need to get the x-coordinate. So we know that this piece right here would correspond to 4. And this piece right here would correspond to -6. Sometimes it helps to think, what value of x would make this piece 0? And that would be +4. And what value of x would make this piece 0? That would be -6. So we have to average them. So 4 plus -6 divided by 2. So 4 minus 6 is -2 divided by 2, which is -1. Again, this is just the x value. To get the y value, just plug it in. So we're going to get -1 minus 4, close parentheses, -1 plus 6, close parentheses. -1 minus 4 is -5, and -1 plus 6 would be +5. And when you multiply them, you get -25. And so for the first problem, our vertex, again, it's an x comma y. X is -1, comma, -25. This right here is the final answer to the first problem. And now we're going to get the second problem. So again, what value makes this 0? So 3. What value makes this 0? So -2. Let's average them. So we have 3 minus 2 divided by 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Divided by 2 is a half. So the x value is 0.5. So now we have to get the y value. So all we do is plug it in. I'm just going to write it as 0.5 minus 3, close parentheses, parentheses, 0.5 plus 2, close parentheses. So 0.5 minus 3 would give us -2.5, close parentheses, and 2 plus 0.5 is 2.5. At this point, if you want, you can use a calculator. When you multiply these two numbers, you get -6.25. And so for this problem, this vertex, again, is x comma y. So we have 0.5 comma -6.25. And this right here is your final answer. And that's all we need to do for this problem.